Small trailer for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, The Untold Chronicles from 100 Years Past, Part 2, featuring Master Koga and two new characters that we haven't seen in Breath of the Wild. I'm going to break down the trailer and see what it can tell us, especially about the two new characters that have been introduced in the trailer. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, telling me that you like this kind of videos. Also, if you like the Zelda series much as I do, subscribe to the channel. There will be more videos coming in the future. Now, on with the video. The trailer begins with a scene of Master Koga, which pretty much looks the same from what we saw him in Breath of the Wild. Now, there are two possibilities how he could have survived for 100 years, leading to the events of Breath of the Wild. The Hiei clan was formed by angered Sheikah. The Sheikah can live around to 100 to 150 years or so. For example, Impa. According to creating a champion, she's 120 years old in Breath of the Wild. Master Koga could also be more than 100 years old, but that wouldn't explain his appearance. The same one from Age of Calamity. That's where number 2 comes in. In creating a champion, the name Koga is inherited by becoming the leader of the Hiei clan, meaning that this Koga from Breath of the Wild could be a descendant from the Koga in Age of Calamity. As for the location, it's the arena where you have to fight Master Koga in Breath of the Wild. At some point, Link and the other characters will find the Hiei clan hideout in Age of Calamity. Link, Zelda, the Little Guardian, and some of the Hyrulean soldiers cornered by the Hiei clan at the outpost near the Great Plateau. A new additional character for the Hiei clan, a dual-wielding Blade Master, which I'm assuming is a commander, faces off against Link while the outpost is on fire. Well, somewhat. He also has like a crack on his mask. Maybe he got it during this battle, or from a previous one, because I can't really tell if he has the crack here or not. As for the katanas, the appearances look similar to what the Blade Masters have, a wing cleaver, but I'm guessing these have some kind of upgrade to them since he looks like a commander or higher up for the Hiei clan. Another scene of Master Koga commencing his dance and introducing how stupendous he is. Next, from what we can see, they're at the Hiei clan hideout. Master Koga and the dual-wielding Blade Master having some kind of conversation. And on the left side, we can see the mysterious hooded individual holding some kind of mysterious glowing item. But we'll get to him or her in a bit. Continuing his dance with the Hiei clan members behind him, announcing is going to kill you all, referring to himself like the stupendous Master Koga is going to kill you all, to our heroes that are there to face him. Now, here we go to the interesting part. Two Hiei clan members kneeling before this mysterious hooded individual, identity unknown, but there's some details that we can work with. On the individual's back, we can see the Gerudo symbol, signifying that he or she is from the Gerudo race, and it's clear that this individual has ties to Ganon. But in what way? Well, it could be like how Girhin was a servant for Demise, or Zant a minion to Ganondorf. A magical sphere levitating over his left hand, the same object we couldn't see clearly in the previous scene. This looks similar to the giant ancient core that the ones that the Guardians dropped when destroyed. But by putting them together, they have their differences. The giant ancient core has the inner ring with a light blue. The outer ring has curves that are facing the same direction. And the orb has two yellow lines that intertwine with each other. As for the other device, its inner ring doesn't have a light blue, and has two squares that are protruding out of it. The outer ring has also the curves, but it takes turns, one facing up and the other facing down, glowing red. And the other is filled with like a glowing red gas in the interior. In a couple of seconds, we get a look at this individual's top face. A gray skin, light hair color, and a yellow type crown with an eye in the center of it. This eye looks almost identical to those glowing eyes that we had to eliminate to open up a path in Breath of the Wild. It also appears in Dark Beast Ganon, and when Nidra was corrupted by Malice. Now for the identity of this new individual is unknown, but a lot of people are speculating it could be the Fortune Teller. According to creating a champion, the Fortune Teller was a trusty advisor of the king and predicted the revival of Calamity Ganon and the existence of the ancient relics. The king believed the prophecy and acted on looking and excavating these ancient relics. With the Fortune Teller's prediction, it was possible to prepare for Calamity Ganon revival. He or she was considered the savior from the shadow. But what if the Fortune Teller wasn't to be trusted and he or she had it all planned out from the beginning? Knowing too well by excavating the Guardians and Divine Beasts, Calamity Ganon would corrupt them and bring chaos to Hyrule. He or she was a traitor from the start, knowing too well how the outcome would be. I want to point out, this could be a female just from speculation, because 1. The Gerudo birth only one male every century, who becomes their king, but this hasn't happened, because Ganondorf, assuming it is him, is trapped underground by the hand. The second option is because of the yellow crown with an item in the middle of it. Every Gerudo has one, Urbosa, Riju, and many more. As for this person, it has an eye like Malice as its middle item, signifying this could be a female after all. And as for the location they are in, it pretty much looks like the Lost Woods, with its grayish atmosphere. The only thing that is missing is the fog with those white particles. And remember, this fog is for that someone doesn't find the entrance to the Korok Forest, instead making themselves lost in this dense fog, and utterly finding themselves back at the entrance. But why are they there? Do they have like a small hideout near the Lost Woods? Or, right before the two Ea clan members' arrival, this individual was trying to figure out the correct path that leads to the Korok Forest, to meet up with the Great Deku Tree. Or it just has an entirely new area that has similarities to the Lost Woods. That's why maybe it doesn't have the fog to begin with. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any idea about this new mysterious individual, or something that I missed, feel free to comment below. Also, please hit that like button if you liked the video. And there will be more videos on the way, so you don't want to miss them by subscribing to the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later.